Okay, here's an analysis of the kind of the playbook that the Brethren used this time around. In conference, there was some damage control over the essay. There was a message about abuse that hurts the Lord. There was a BYU incident that happened, and Christofferson made an announcement about racism, discouraging racism, which is a good step forward from some of the racist doctrines. There was a financial statement about some charitable contributions in the beginning of Elder Oak's talk early on. Other issues that came up, rising generations. There was a For Strength of Youth message, and there was a message about the tectonic shifting circumstances that the youth are facing. They have to make a message to them to bring them up and encourage them. Common themes: that passes hard. This is by divine design, and why doubters fall away. So there's a type of elitism of walking the hard path. And when you doubt due to the difficulty of the path, they're trying to pull you back in by saying that's because you're walking the Lord's path. And that's sort of a system of control from the authoritarian religion. And that's just one of the tools that they use to keep you in the church by telling you how great you are because of how hard it is. And that seems to be a theme. But I don't think Americans really appreciate these authoritarian leaders and their dictations and their rules, and discouraging from social media, which is what was also mentioned. There was a discouragement from looking at TikTok and other platforms. There was this idea of the precepts of men that came up a few times. So we're seeing damage control. We're seeing the awareness of the leaders on these issues, where they know that they're thinking for themselves, they're researching, and here I say loss prevention, because clearly they're trying to stop the bleeding, people leaving the church, social awareness expanding on these issues, and really, when you look at the veracity of the claims, when you look in the canon of Scripture, the actual nuts and bolts of what makes the church true, it's easy to find out that there's a shifting narrative, and that the main truth claims are fraudulent, and they're untrue. So these guys are trying to keep you in the church, but I think there are some holes in their argument, and it's pretty transparent what they were trying to accomplish here.